issues.
Right, and that's good, and that's why I kind of said you want to have a box because I feel like you brought up very good points, and that's what I like about people. As long as people come in open-minded, those are the people I like to hear.
I mean, my issue is I understand that Andy may be old school and not really. I get that, I do, but it when it comes down to it, those are disturbing comments and they are not acceptable in any way, shape, form, or fashion, and it's very concerning to me.
I'm just going to preface everybody, if you want to know what she's talking about, go on her page and it's there. It is when Villain and him were having a conversation in October. This goes way back, so
Do you want me to repeat what he said?
not on my live note because
Okay.
I'm already getting restrictions and I'm probably going to get booted.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would like to. I don't get a creepy vibe from Andy. I'm just speaking what not the girl said.
I
Like
want to make it
honestly, right now,
very clear that there have been many cases. All of us have seen cases on TV and stuff where a family can look perfect on the outside, but there's some nasty stuff going on the inside. You
most
don't know.
definitely. Thank you guys for tapping. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, I'm so worried my live's gonna get taken down. I have no mods on this page right at the moment for
Oh
this
no.
because I locked myself out of my main page, you guys.
Oh no.
So I'm kind of, taking I'm taking you seriously, but I have to be careful in my wording until I get some mods back in here that know what like I said, and my mods, literally, I don't let them block or do anything. Like, they block only if people are real jackasses. I'm just
Yeah.
scared they're in it together. So I said that from the beginning, just by some of the stuff, and just by some of the things we've been viewing in the last couple weeks, and I haven't been shy to say that.
I feel
I
like everybody hates Lori so much and want the girls away from her so bad that they're believing anything and everything that Andy says.
Good morning,
Financial
Mimi.
stability is not the only thing that the girls need. Their mental health and their physical well being are important too.
Hey, Smiley. Like I said, I totally agree. So the last couple weeks have been, I can't prove it, but we're seeing the gifts that she's kind of getting. And now she's going back over there today with her caseworker. I'm kind of waiting to see what she comes home with. What more gifts did the community provide that she's going to steal from those kids?
Right. I agree that she is not a good human and she needs to be away from the girls. I do agree with that, but I think Annie needs to be looked at too.
Right, Mimi, and I'm going to say this one out loud. The other option is if they go into foster care, and I definitely don't believe that's a good outcome either. And that's where a lot of us are at. Like, let them be where they already know the situation instead of them instead of putting them in somewhere. Sorry about my cough. Instead of putting them in somewhere where the real unknowns are at least they are where they need to be. And Smiley, I agree. Like I said, this isn't the first person that has came to me, but I feel like bipolar has just made it for me to let her speak it. Like I said, I want her to come up with the receipts. I want her to come up with that because I can't come up with nothing. Nobody's providing me with anything.
Well, like I said, I am working on
Right.
actual proof and I will be posting that as soon as I get everything.
Oh, most
Um,
definitely.
I, like I said, I do think that the girls need to be away from Lori, but in my opinion, me personally, I don't think that right now they should be with Andy either. I feel like it's very concerning. I don't want a 14 and 15-year-old girls to, that's
Welcome in,
concerning.
everybody. She said Lori and Andy talk, but he don't want anyone knowing on here. That's why. when I talk to. So, Smiley, I came to that conclusion also because, Lori spouts everything at the mouth. And Lori, as much as I dislike Lori, you know she's talking to him, and I understand co-parenting and all this and that. Well, your dad don't want us talking about this online. This is why I need to speak, because there is a lot. Smiley, if you want to jump in a box, feel free. Smiley is an ex-model, so you guys. Like I say, I try not to promote. I try not to tell everybody who's in my room because I know a lot of things. And if they're willing to come up and speak, they definitely can, and I will never hold it against them because they learn their lesson.
Another thing is, if Andy is so financially stable, why did he need help with Christmas for the girls? And I'm not saying that the girls don't deserve anything or gifts for Christmas. That's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it doesn't make sense. Everybody is covering these scammers and beggars, but everybody
I get it, Smiley. That's just fine.
To Andy because he's pulling on their heartstrings and nobody's asking any questions. Nobody's doubting him.
Right. So a couple weeks ago, I came across some things, but like I said, I'm kind of holding back until after January 6th. And Smiley, I completely agree with you. Like I say, this Christmas pop-up, I think there's going to be a pop-up of a whole lot of creators that aren't going to, they're going to all be put in the hot seat.
I know. I'm well aware that there are a lot of people who disagree with me. I'm fully aware with that, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to that, But this is me personally. This is how I feel, so this is what I'm doing. And me personally, I'm not willing to wait until January 6th until Andy has guardianship to try to get this out there. I'm not going to do it.
Right. Smiley, I get it. I didn't want to, I don't want to be attacked by Andy. Yep. Like I said, you're not the first person that has came to me, and you're probably not going to be the last, because after this, I bet you my shit's going to be blown up.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize if you get any kind of hate or trouble.
I don't mind. So that's the difference between me and the internet. I work independently. I don't co-create with any creators. I do my own awareness.
Right.
And I keep it at that. Like, I let people come in my boxes. I let people do that, but I don't join the 20,000 in the group chats and making an all-day event. I'm just not that person.
Me neither.
Because I really do have...
Go live, I will go live. It's just, right now I'm not able to.
Hey, Tori. Hey, everybody coming through. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that out there. Like, I question why he needs help to buy them beds. Like, I just came aware of that actually off of Lori's. Like I don't even go Andy's lives enough to say I know anything, because I really don't.
I was going in his lives until he made those comments. Because I am not supporting...
I'm really nothing. Like I said, you guys, I don't go in Andy's lives enough to know anything. So if you guys have something really to say, speak up. I'm clueless. Like I say, Lori takes my coverage all day, every day. On top of, I'm a PCA at home for my son. And I also do home advocacy. Like, Lori takes up all my time. I go into Andy's life. I gift him my walkout. And that ain't even enough to say there is any awareness, or not even for me to even say awareness, not even enough to say, hello, how are you? Like, I'm not in there long enough.
Yeah, I was for Andy until those comments, because in no way, on no planet, is it okay to say those comments about a 12-year-old girl. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not.
Right. And I agree with that. And that's why I stuck with you at the beginning of that whole thing. I mean, to be honest, that was so far back. Like, that's exactly why I remember exactly why. I know it was that first week I know it was that first week he joined at that point. Thank you, everybody, for tapping and sharing. Much appreciated. But I really feel like at this point in time, if anybody does anything with anything, make sure y'all have proof, because those Andy supporters will eat you alive like us Lori haters get Lori.
Well, they
That's
can
why I
come
want.
for me all they want to, because I've been diving on several people, not just Andy. So
Right. I'm just saying, I'm not talking about it. She ain't talking about me no more. Right? I get it. Thank God, Tori, right? It's about time she leaves your name out of her mouth. Like I say, we're talking about something way back in October that she brought up, a very inappropriate comment. Other than that, I mean, yeah, I didn't hear her bring up no other mods or anything. This is just something going backdated from October.
and honestly, I'm sorry, but this was not that long ago. This wasn't even 2 months ago.
App for very, very long either. So, like I say, as soon as I have the full video up, everybody, I will repost it. I'm pretty sure I probably have it, but it's on my other account.
We are not going to repeat what he said on her live. If you need to know what was said, I have 3 or 4 videos up on my page. You're welcome to go and check them out if you want to. If you don't, that's fine too. We're just not going to repeat them on her platform.
Not right now, not until I have more solidness and everybody knows how I run on here. I go by facts and I go off content. Like, I feel behaviors are a big thing when I do awareness, that content and their behavior shows more. And to show the whole picture, not just a 1 minute, 2 minute clip, because I mean, it's almost like picking fun, and I don't. I appreciate you for not being biased, and that's how I've always been, and I just like to be that way, you guys, and that's why I literally say it, no bullshit, no nothing. Like, I'm not in for it. Like, we can all have human conversations, and if we just dislike somebody in the live, we just scroll on or just don't speak to them, but don't make an attack on my page to anybody, because, like, for this topic alone, apparently now it's Lori and Andy. Nobody else needs to come at anybody else. Like, that's just how it is. I followed you and thank you.
I will never do that on somebody else's platform. As long as people are respectful and kind to me, I will give the same back. And I like you,
Hey,
I
Tammy.
follow you, I watch your content. So no, I am not trying to get your live nannered or anything.
Right.
It's,
No, like I said, I just need to get mods back up on my page. That's all that it is. But like I said, I was hoping I'd definitely have my, thank you for the gift. I definitely thought by now I'd, figure out my password for my other main page. But oh well. Life goes on. It's only a page. Oh, you love my hat?
do
Do
you
you like
get
that
your page
TikTok
back?
filter? Yeah, I have, but I just don't know my password to get in.
Oh no.
It was my own stupidity. Hello, sugar. Hello, everybody.
Girl, I feel that. I've got to write everything down. If I don't, I forget it.
That's the same way I am. Like, you guys wouldn't even imagine on how. I mean, some days I literally, if you guys see me looking down when I'm posting anything, like, I have a notebook. Like, I forget, but I definitely look down for my cue points.
Yes, I have to take notes.
And that's just how I am. Like, I literally, like, I have a special needs son, so he's very, very visual. So I'm so used to writing, like, I don't even pay attention for when I don't do it. Like I said, he's a level 3, you guys, so he takes up a lot of my day.
Hello, everybody.
So yeah, I mean, there's just so many things that we could talk about on any of these subjects, and I just want to make sure, like, everybody, I ain't throwing no hate on nobody. I just want the real picture to be thrown out, not just a half a scenario, because that's where I'm at for this one for the day.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I dislike Lori, and I don't care that much for Andy, but that's not what my purpose is. I've got to put that aside. I just want the truth out.
Right. And I totally, totally get that. The truth will always come to light. No matter, you can hide from it all day, every day, and something's going to come out. I mean, I'm still completely floored about how Lori did her mom. I didn't know none of that till the other day. I still don't even know any of it. It's okay. It's okay. Neither of them are really good. And just like Villain said, you guys, you take the lesser of the two evils of what's going on at all. And this is what we're dealing with, you guys. Like right now, Lori is the biggest evil.
You don't know really who the biggest evil is because we don't really know either one of them. We just know their social media. We just know what's on their platforms. We don't really know either one of them.
Right. Welcome in, Lori. Thank you guys for tapping and sharing. But yeah, I'm just to the point where, I mean, the more the deep dives keep going, the further and further it'll definitely, one has been more focused on than the other. Right. Big Blue Eyes, and I understand why that has happened, because you got to remember, Lori was the one that brought Andy into the picture. Andy didn't even want to go on the app until shit hit the fan. Thank you so much, Rachel. Oh, she sent it to you, Bipolar. Sorry.
Oh, who? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Rachel sent you a gift.
Oh, thank you.
But
I need to turn
yeah,
my
now
gifts
it's
off.
like a show, and that's kind of where, like, so I brought it up to a few creators. I wish Chrissy was in here, but she's not.
I think
Like,
so
me
too,
and
Dr.
Chrissy and a
Biddy.
few others have, you know, is he really part of the scamming? Is he putting on a show? Is he just trying to get as much gifts as he possibly can before the downfall of the Christmas season is done? Like, there's been a few creators that have definitely hit this topic. I'm not going to lie.
Well, let me tell you, I was in that original live that I've got posted. I was in that live, and it took me all this time to even post about it because I've been racking my brain.
Tech
And
was
finally,
first. You are
finally, I
correct.
decided I'm doing it, and now that I've done it, I am not easing up on it. I will make post after post after post.
Right, I remember Tech when she said that. Like, they're both hitting licks on the side. Like, I can repeat thoroughly what Tech said. But yeah, I mean, there's so many coincidences. Like I don't know. Like I said, I can't prove anything. So this is all theory off me right now, you guys. Before I get my hate after I hang up this live, but but there's enough speculation going around. So if it is happening, I really hope when the truth does come out, if there's a real big truth, like at the end of the day, I hope karma comes in full force.
Oh, karma will come one way
Yeah.
or another, sooner or later. She will get you.
Right. Unfortunately, Big Blue Eyes. I'm gonna read what she said. The only thing I know, my kids and grandkids got hurt the most from my situation. And I do want to throw out there, Big Blue Eyes. I'm not trying to throw you in the circle, but were you modding for Lori? Like, that's about the only thing I gave a shit about when I read all those text messages. Unfortunately, it's what happened when you put your business out on TikTok. Like, okay, that's all I was making sure of. Like, I'm not spreading no hate, but that's what I took out of all that. I was rogue and wanting to get people from the Discord unblocked. Yes, and Andy, because Rose wanted her to get info. Right, like I said, right, and that's what I was reading from the text, and that's about the only thing that caught my eye out of. You see, I ran through those texts, and you see the only point I got out of it, like being a mod for Lori. Yeah, right. Like I say, you guys all know how I feel. And Rose knew and told me not to tell. which is bullshit because I mean, I don't understand why Rose would want anybody to be put through that predicament. Just saying. Like, I'm kind of to the point of in wow right now, which is kind of why when I read Bipolar's post, it's making some sense, but it's definitely, the story's forming, but I can't be the one to put it out there without facts first.
And I totally understand that.
I was so hoping Rose was better than that. I think it's all suspect. I'm trying to catch up on everybody's comments, just so y'all know. Lady Red was in Lori's live today, so how are you, Lady Red? Like I said, you guys would be, it takes so much out of me. Like, awareness isn't just posting videos. There's so much more into it, and I wish everybody would see that.
Oh, there definitely is. Absolutely.
Oh, you weren't in there? It must be another person. Like, it does. So, I mean, when I don't post for a minute or two, I got people message me, are you okay? Well, yeah, I'm just fine, but I'm just trying to do my housework and all that. I was on my live on YouTube. Oh, like I said, it's okay. Talking shit and wanting drama on the back end is what I saw. Right? Like I said,
like Rose puts on a mask when she gets on live. Okay, my issue there is she calls Lori Hoary Lori all the time. How old is Rose again? Are you serious?
49.
Exactly. Thank you. I mean, really? She talks so much shit. Crap. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Like I said, I'm just to the point where I'm just baffled. Like, I am praying Andy ain't taken off the back cam, but at the same time, do you really think he's got anything to lose at this point? He's not awareness. He's not absolutely anything. So what people are doing to him or gifting him is really just to piss Lori off. Let's just be real.
I feel that maybe it's a mix of that, and look at everything that he's getting. I mean, the girls got Christmas. You know, he didn't have to come out of pocket for much. They got beds, computer, money.
Right.
So,
They both are definitely profiting. I'm not going to lie. I mean, you can see it on both ways. And like I said, literally, I gift Andy. I go in there. I'm probably in there 3-4 minutes at a time, but not enough to say I know anything because I really don't.
Rocker babe.
He was just on here to clear his name.
And look at him now. And I'm sorry, if you want to be realistic about it, when Lori has the girls, most of the time she is on live. But Andy is starting to get that way too. But nobody's saying anything about Andy.
No, so I'm not sure if you notice, Andy definitely does do real time frames with his. But yeah, if he's somewhere else and he is not working, yeah, he'll jump on live just like anybody else. I mean, you can't blame him, man. I mean, I don't know how old everybody else is in here, but 60 or 62 definitely. I mean, I'm surprised he ain't on live more, knowing that he can profit, to be honest. And if I were him, I'd be doing the same thing.
I mean, he's on here every day. I see him on here a good 2 or 3 times a day.
Right. And like I say, and I'm not condoning anybody. Anybody that can monetize, hell, everybody go do it. Just say
yeah, I have no problem with people monetizing. I don't.
Right.
Get you some money. I get it. Times are hard. Everybody's struggling. Get you some money. I get it. But don't bash one and not the other,
Right. And that's where I think a lot of people are confused right now. Like, are people doing it just to piss off Lori, or are people doing it because Andy's asking on the other side? I don't have that answer. Does anybody else have that real answer? I'm just asking. I mean, do we know Andy's going behind the scenes and asking, hey, do you have gas money? Hey, do you have this? Or, hey, I don't have that answer either. Right, and that's why I'm asking exactly, because this is where the theories and the bullshit misinformation come in at. I don't have any of that proof. So if he's getting from the back end what people are saying, and if they have proof, that's where the awareness will fucking kick full force, just saying.
Right.
Until
And
then, it's all speculation.
I just want to repeat so everybody knows, everybody hears me. I am not an awareness page. I just call out bullshit, hypocrites, liars. That's what I do.
Right, Andy does work. He's definitely, I mean, he shows it every day. He's got his business cards out. I mean, and there's way more than what we know. Always, every day. In a verbal conversation, Rose sent 100 and so did Psycho when no gap. Right, okay. I'm going to read that out loud. It says, in a verbal conversation between Rose and I, Rose sent 100 and so did Psycho when no gas money. Okay, I just had to read that out loud.
I feel
But
like
that was
Andy
all
dry
verbal.
bags. You know, it wasn't.
I don't think
Christmas,
either of them
first it
should
was
have the
Christmas is going to
kids.
be tight, and now it's his vehicle, and he has to walk, and he has to walk the kids to school. You know what? I feel like he dry bags.
Right. Like I said, I'm not in there enough, and I don't know how much more I can stress it because I'm sure I'm getting recorded, and I don't really give a shit.
Everybody tap,
But
please, so we can not get took down.
did no one see that yesterday? See what, Smiley? You got me confused. You are right. The daughter has zero manners. You're correct. I don't think it's coffee in the cup. For who? Lori? While stuff all up in his. Oh, I did not, Smiley. Like I say, I miss so much. I can't. Oh,
Well, guys, listen, okay? I said this to somebody, and I'm going to say it again. How
can you send it to me,
stable
Smiley?
is Andy? Okay, Andy married Lori. He chose her. So, exactly how good are his decision making skills?
Right. But that's why I also put it. They are definitely still married. They were never married. They were married. She wants a divorce from him. She claims she's going to legal aid. Like I said, I mean, this is a whole rabbit hole. If anybody wants to start it and start digging facts, I'm all in for it. It was pure white, and I'm not. Right? I
Well,
wasn't
Smiley, I'm going to
there.
go check out videos because I know people cover Andy, and I'm going to go look and see.
Right, like I say, everybody that knows me, like right now, you're barking up the wrong tree because I have no coverage on him. None. I think they're
Okay,
working
Smiley,
together
I'll
on the
go check
back
that
end.
out. Hopefully somebody covered it.
Right. Smiley says she's got it. Like I say, you guys, I've always been truthful with everybody. I'd be a lie to say, yeah, I have something. No, I don't. I don't cover him whatsoever. Damn. That actually hurts my soul a little bit.
Smiley, you got actual proof?
Yep, that's what she's saying. So, hello, Chrissy. Hello, everybody just coming through. Where
I
do
would
I
love
send
for you to
it?
get that to me, Smiley.
She wants to know where to send it. Can you guys private message each other so that she can figure it out?
Yes, Smiley, message me if you will, please.
There you go. She followed you.
Thank you.
Like I say, I encourage everybody to friend everybody on here.
Everybody do their own
I
diet,
don't mind.
their own research.
I mean, like I said, it takes up a lot of time in my day even to push out some of those clips because, uploading and writing what you have to say or not writing what you have to say. Yes, everybody, give her a follow if you guys would like. Like I say, if if she wants the awareness and everything, I would start with bipolar. Like I said, I honestly don't have enough time in my day until something definitely happens with Lori. Sounds good. Looks like you're getting a lot of follows, bipolar.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody.
And like I said, everybody, this was theory, and the only reason I wanted to bring this up was because it came to my attention of that video. Like I said, I knew it was the first week he ever went live. So, like I said, if anybody can start pushing out more and more proof, I will. The whole custody thing is a joke. Nothing will change. So, my thoughts on that at this point in time. Do you really think maybe the guardianship is maybe just happening so those kids thoroughly don't get taken away? Just a thought, theory. I've been saying this for a while, you guys, so most of you guys that know me already know I've said this. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Like, I mean, there's so many things under speculation and theory, like, and I don't like playing speculation and theory. I'm not that one. I always think outside the box. Sometimes I just can't do it because I don't have. Right. I agree. The youngest won't go live with Andy. He made a statement about not wearing face gear last night, probably for that reason. Right. Oh, man. I am. If anybody understands, I'm so open-minded and so open for. Right. I hate speculation too, and this is kind of why I'm like cringing at my mouth here, like playing this live like this, because this isn't a normal me. I like facts, facts, facts. No way he can lie about what I saw yesterday, right? Oh. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for gifting both of us. I can't keep up for.
Thank you guys.
So
I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. I got proof, and that'll be perfect, Smiley. I like you for that. You're just affirming a lot of our gut feelings.
Yes,
like I said, Lori
would just keep quiet about things anymore. I could not.
Can I send them on here? If it's a picture, you're gonna have to email it.
Smiley,
like a screenshot.
When we get done with this, I will message you back and give you my email.
Right, big blue eyes. Don't be sad. Like, so my kids aren't getting Christmas, period, for a couple more days after Christmas. Because anybody that knows me, like, so we do a whole big thing with my family. We run an organization. And we served 65 families this year. We run the blessing tree. And I just literally had my Thanksgiving 3 days ago with my kids finally. So that's what I do with my time. So I procrastinated, and here I am. I'm with absolutely. I'm broke, but I'm not broke to the point. I just know I can't do real Christmas gifts until after Christmas, and I'm okay with that because this is why I run Lori, because I do not accept fraud. Fraud is not it. You can't get it from 3 organizations because you are taking away from so many people. Where I live in the state of Minnesota, with my organization, if we know you're getting resources from somewhere else, your ass is a report to the state of Minnesota. Just saying. So, that's exactly, I just wanted to throw that out there. Like, with the organization we run and the fraud that Lori is doing, it would never be acceptable in the state of Minnesota. So, chocolate at Christmas, never be ashamed of that. It's okay. Welcome in, Chada. Welcome in, E. So if anybody else would like to jump in on a box, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to get offline here. for a little bit because I do have to get some cleaning done, and my kids are going up to the Wild game tonight, and I think they're leaving soon. So they're going with their friends for a birthday party type thing. People forget what the true... Exactly, people do forget about the... I'm not ashamed. I think it was meant to turn out this way. Show the real meaning of expo... Right, like I say. I mean, unfortunately, everything came out in the wash. And I normally don't come on that. Oh my God, I need to clean so bad. Yeah, like I said, so I'm only going to have my youngest one home tonight. So I'm going to try working my butt off while these guys are at the hockey game.
Well, thank you so much for letting me in a box and having an open discussion with me.
Right. Like I say, I love open-minded people. And I enjoy everybody that came in here that literally has said what they needed to say. Hello, Psycho Bunny.
And thank you, everybody, for the gifts. I'm sorry I hadn't really been paying attention, but thank you guys so much.
Oh, hold on.
Hey, you know how TikTok streets are.
Maybe you can... Have you been listening to my lives? Maybe you can help me out.
Not this one, but I got a notification about it and got told. I do want to clarify what I've heard so far is something about white powder, and this man works in drywall. He worked all night long.
Right, and that's where
this is what he does.
Okay, right.
So I don't, and this is going to sound rude, but I'm saying it. Do you guys seriously think that he has the funding for that? I mean...
I personally don't at the moment, and I knew he was drywalling yesterday. But like I told everybody, if everybody was listening to the whole conversation, I don't cover Andy. I go in those lives for maybe 5 minutes and I exit myself out. I'm not in there enough to know what's going on.
Right.
For me to say I'm throwing awareness on him, I'm absolutely not. I'm not in the right position to be saying that because all my coverage is on Lori.
Yeah, Dawn, I don't think we're saying that. Is Smiley sending you stuff saying that?
Smiley's
Smiley sending you things like on the back end or hi Elizabeth saying that is she the one who said that Andy had some stuff on his nose, which is crazy, but as we know, he has been working weird hours, like, going in a couple hours here, going in a couple hours there. I never saw white powder on his nose, but if it was, trust me, the man stopped smoking, gardening. Stopped gardening for these kids. So I know for a fact he would not be doing any other kind of rug if you stopped gardening for these kids. And he was someone who you know what I mean by gardening, right, Dawn?
Yes, I'm totally well aware. That's why I'm letting you know how to run the platform just as well as I do. So I'm just letting you know.
He had stopped that a couple of weeks ago because he doesn't want anything in his system. Whenever he goes to court, he's asking for drug tests, this, that, and the other. Maybe that's too much information, but for someone to say that he is doing any powder up his nose is disgusting to me. Disgusting.
Right, like I said, I just feel horrible. So the whole open discussion of how Andy even became topic today is because of the first week he ever went live. There was that thing between Villain and him when he was talking about the 12-year-old daughter. The 12-year-old friend, I meant, sorry.
What 12-year-old friend?
Go on Bipolar's page. She's in the box yet right now. And that has been brought to the attention of several people, not just me, of that and Rose, and this is where this all came in at this morning. So remember, Lori has downplayed for several weeks that Andy's likes these little girls in their own special way, as I can word it the best way I can. And with that video popping up, that's not going to be helpful for him, correct?
No.
Okay. Wait, say that. Can you wait? What video popped up? I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I know some video.
Held alive. I believe it was the day after he took the girls to the haunted houses. I believe it was.
Okay.
It's on Mickey Mouse fan page on YT.
Okay.
He made 2 comments in that live shortly after Villain got in his live about a 12-year-old little girl.
Okay.
I've got 3 or 4 posts on my page. I'm not
Hey,
going
hey,
to repeat
everybody.
them. She doesn't want me to. If you'd like to go check them out, you're welcome to. If
I've
not,
seen
that's
it.
fine too.
I believe I've seen that as
I've seen
well,
it.
right after the because that was still when I was kind of trying to get away from Lori, but still was like a mod of Lori's and things like that around Halloween. So yes,
And that's
did
where I
see
said that, like literally. So that was the first week he ever came online, and I was trying to tell bipolar, like he was. It wasn't the education part of it, but he wasn't. Andy was being Andy, as I can say it in my best way.
Right.
Andy has no filter. Let's just be
Okay,
real.
but it doesn't matter if you're being who you are. No, it is not acceptable for anyone to say that about 12-year-old little girl. I don't care, not in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And
Right, and
anybody
this is.
who agrees with that, I'm sorry, I'm going to put you in the same category as Andy.
But my same position as I said from the beginning, like, so when that all got played out, this was the same time Andy was irate with for the daughter for sneaking out.
That is still not okay. There is no
It,
justification for those comments.
What
but this is
exactly
why I
were the
said,
comments, bipolar?
I'm sorry, what?
What were the comments?
She
Do you
does not want me to repeat them on her
Oh, okay,
platform, so
okay,
I won't.
okay. I do remember them, but I don't remember what the comments were, so I will have to go back and look.
I would definitely say that it is definitely inappropriate for how he worded it for the 12-year-old, which this is where I'm at with that Lori speculation that she threw out there for 6 to 8 weeks of why are these special interests of the girls. This could very, very well hurt the guardianship case if, per se, Lori really has everybody watching everything everybody's saying on here.
Well, I
I mean,
mean,
what is on there is very detrimental, like, honestly.
If you, Rose, if you need to, you're welcome
She's
to hop
looking.
over there.
I'm sure she's
Okay.
looking right now. It's okay.
Okay, that's great.
here you go ahead. I was
Rosa-
just reading a DM. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. Rose and Psycho Bunny definitely know a lot on Andy. These guys, I mean,
I just,
like I said,
I'm
there's
sorry,
so
Dawn.
much
I just
on
came over
here.
here to say for Smiley to shut up because Smiley's speaking on something. Smiley's just starting shit for no reason. I'm reading these back comments and I see where Smiley, I've got the proof. You don't have any proof. You got speculation, Smiley, but you don't have any proof.
And have you heard me say the whole time, like, my page normally does not run off anything except fact, and I hate bringing it up the way it has been brought up. I've said
Right.
this my whole life.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't. I was here. No, I mean, I know it's your page and your platform right now, but I was here because people were saying Smiley was saying things about Andy that weren't true. So I came to see. As I read the back comments, I'm seeing.
And like I said, I've said the whole
conversation.
time, like, this is all theory and speculation, and I hate running my lives like this because I ain't about the bullshit.
Right. Yeah, no, I get it. So I just wanted to say about the Andy thing with I seriously, don't think he can afford any type of rugs at this point right now.
I would agree to that at this point.
And number
most
2,
definitely.
I think that people they see one little thing and they're like, I can run with this, and they do, and then they turn a whole group of people to believe in them when it's just simply not the case.
Okay, Psycho Bunny and Rose, may I ask you ladies a question?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Okay, you're saying that I know for a fact. You don't know for a absolute fact because
You don't know for an
Andy.
absolute fact that he is using either.
No,
You don't
that's
know.
not what that's not what I'm talking about. I'm
What
just
are we
I'm
talking
not
about
talking
then?
about.
Hold on, I'm confused.
the
Hold on, I'm
powder thing.
confused. Oh, are you talking about what was said?
I'm talking about just in general. Like, nobody knows for a fact of anything because people only know each other through this app. You don't personally know anybody, so you don't know for a fact.
Okay, for a fact.
I do
what are
know
we-
for a fact he's not using snow, for example. Yes, yeah, I do. I would plant my flag on that. I absolutely would.
Okay, so you're with him 24/7 then?
No, I'm not with him 24/7, but I talk to him quite a bit. In
There's
his
no
routine,
possible way that anybody could lie, right? That's not a possibility,
He
right?
doesn't. He does. Do you not? Okay.
I mean, I don't
just
look at
put it-
everybody like they're lying. I feel like I've built a relationship.
Right. I
with
give
this
everybody
person.
a chance also.
Put
I'm
it
gonna
this
speak
way:
that up.
we know his money situation and how he's very slow at work right now. Just people are reaching.
Like, he's
and
working
it is
night shift
disgusting.
because the other daughter went back to school. So they have to figure out a way for someone to be home because there's a puppy, and that's what responsible pet owners do. It's not like he's went back to work night shift, so now he can just stay up and do blow all night. That's ridiculous. And do I think that he's? Yeah, I can speak on that.
Chrissy,
And what
for
I would
once,
love
I'm
to
going to
see
say
Andy do is take a drug
my
test
whole
and show
life has
your
been
ass
theory and
up.
speculation this whole life.
Yeah, I mean, I do not think that he is using any type of rugs like that. Where would the man get the resources? Like, where would that come from?
Okay, and I completely understand that. Okay, so put the whole powder in the nose thing aside. Put that aside.
Okay.
Let me hear y'all's
Good morning, you guys.
justifications for his comments. How are y'all going to justify them?
Well, I don't justify anything anybody else said because that's not my job to. Do I think that what he said about the girl he said something like she was a good-looking young girl or a pretty young girl.
I agree, Chrissy.
Like
it's honestly none of our business, for fuck's sake.
I can see where that offended some people. I myself am a survivor. Was I offended by it? No. Did I think it was a bad choice of words? Absolutely. Did I condemn him and nail him to a cross for that? No. Do I hate Lori more than I like Andy? No. But I think people are going to reach for anything that they can.
And that's where a lot of this is coming in at. Like, there's the Lori supporters that are after Andy, like, tooth and nail. And then you got it goes back and forth, and it's just going to be too much. So if there's going to be awareness, there needs to be facts with that awareness. And I'm not going to run that awareness until there's real proof besides one
like
receipt.
I said before, I am not an awareness page. I call people out on bullshit and hypocrisy and stuff like that. And in no way, shape, form, or fashion, not on this planet or any other planet, will I justify a man saying that about a 12-year-old little girl, and I will keep pushing it out and pushing it out and pushing it out.
Okay, you can push it out, but have you been pushing this out since October, bipolar?
No, ma'am.
What, you're just pushing it out now?
It's been a few weeks, I think it has been. I sat on it for a little bit.
Okay, if he said it, and you're such a true believer that you will keep pushing this out, why did you not come out when it was first said? I'm not being mean. I'm just asking a question, honestly.
Nope, everybody is very open-minded in here, and I like real conversations.
It's understandable. I get it. I do. And I don't think you meant that disrespectful or nothing. I did not push it out right at the beginning because I knew everybody was on Andy's side and nobody would believe me. Everybody would be saying it was took out of context, so he didn't mean it that way. And
but not to interrupt you, but do you understand how that does not make much sense? At least, I mean, everyone chat, Dawn, Psycho Money, please correct me if I'm wrong, but you are like standing 10 toes down that you will keep pushing this out, that he said this, and this is so wrong what he said about a 12-year-old, but you waited a month or longer to bring it up, but you're so worried about what she said. You should, if you were a page that, like, what did you say your page was about? I'm sorry, bipolar, I'm not sure even who you are. You said it's about calling people out?
Yeah, it's about.
Well, you should have called him out
this
then.
all came off speculation today.
Wow, they were running us through the fucking ringer in these comments in the beginning of this chat. Jesus, people.
Oh, well, did you see?
Why don't you guys go ahead and say all that now? Smiley, you can fuck right off. And Hurricane Tammy, you can go too. You guys got all this shit to say. Y'all come over here. Y'all don't have any of this shit to say. I'm reading these comments. Big blue eyes. Poor you.
This is what happens.
Lady Red, do you even know the situation?
Like I said, I've always came in with everybody, and you guys all know this, ex-mods or not. Like I said, this has all been a theory and speculation shit that I've never ran like this before.
Wow, Smiley, really?
Yeah, these back comments are really tough. No, Dawn, I'm not
before.
upset with you at all, Dawn. I like the way you do what you do.
Yeah.
Love
This
the way
is
you
the
move.
This is the first time I've ever ran a live like this, and this is exactly why I will never run a live like this.
Dawn, all I have to say is you look so cute.
Oh,
so
you like my
beautiful.
TikTok filter?
I love it. I love that hat. You
Yeah,
look
I didn't
beautiful.
come
You
here,
always look beautiful, girl.
I didn't
no,
come here for that, Dawn, and I'm
I
sorry.
didn't- No, it's fine. No, literally, like, that's why I left it open to speculation and theory. And I've said from the beginning, I'm not putting any awareness on him. I have
Right.
no reason to. He, at this point, no, I have no receipts to prove that he's taken out the back end. He's not awareness. So what does it really matter to me?
Right. Yeah, no, I understand.
I've
I'm
said
sorry.
that from the
do
beginning. It
whatever-
is all
whatever
theory
you
and
want with it.
speculation.
I shouldn't have got so yucky there, but I had, reading these back comments, I'm like, oh, cute. You too, huh? Cute. And I'm just went through, I just read this entire
Wow, this
chat and
is
was like,
really shocking me.
that's
all
pretty
these-
telling and good to know because I just took myself a lot of screenshots.
Yeah.
And it's just good to know where these people stand that don't stand like that to our faces. So it's good to
Right.
know now.
It is very.
And I've
I
always
know that
stayed
you've
front and
never-
center with anything I have to say to any of you guys. I have nothing to hide. I jump in your guys' boxes right away if I feel something needs to be said.
Absolutely,
Right,
Dawn.
you're
We're
very
not speaking on
right,
you
and I think that you. I
whatsoever.
like the way you moved on. I don't have an issue with you at all. I do have an issue with some of these people in these comments here, though.
And I can't control that because clearly
Right,
we
yeah, that
can't
ain't got nothing to
control
do with you.
any of
That ain't-
this.
I said what I had to say to them, and I see what I seen what I seen, and that's fine. I don't care. I just wanted it known that.
But like I said, I am still stuck on the, for that inappropriate comment. That was literally the first week he came on live and the first week when the daughter snuck out of the house.
I thought
No,
that
I did
was
not get banned, you
Halloween
guys. I
time,
literally,
right?
Tori
my
Jones
password, I
saw
don't know
this
my
powder
password.
on his nose as well. Tori, are you still in here? Pure white. It was pure white, y'all. I'm not kidding. I know people had to see it. And Tori, you. Oops, I sorry. I was.
He is very old school. Like I said, I think everybody needs to come in with an open mind and understand when that post was even posted. And like I say, I am going to roll out that video later, but it's going to be pointless, I think, in its own terms because of how it was said and done. But like I say, I don't go into Andy's lives enough to know what he's speaking on every day, all day. I don't have the time.
Yeah, when you come in ours, you
And
just
Andy
pop in
doesn't
and out.
even speak shit that when I am in there. So why would I even try? I guess, in my own opinion, my whole page isn't about awareness. Andy hasn't rose any awareness to me.
She covers Lori mostly. I've never even heard her talk about Andy.
Never. And when I
Never.
have, it's been very, very brief and very, very quick. Like, yeah, he's stable for those kids, and that's exactly why at this point in time, I would rather those kids be with Andy than in foster care, if that would be the determination.
Oh,
There
one-
wasn't a reason to discuss it, Stagey, but Smiley felt it necessary, and so it got when people were, I guess, we were in here, they were in the window, I don't know, but they start hitting me and Rose up on the back end, and are
Smiley.
Like I said, I've had Nookie in here, I've had everybody, so this whole thing will be
Thank you,
recorded. So
Stagey.
at this point in time, like I said, I'm going to state for the thousandth time, this is the first time I've ever ran a theory and speculation live, and I will never do it again.
It's not your.
guys
It's not
don't
you, Dawn. People are
understand
going to
that
run with or without.
Psycho Bunny and I were on the phone and getting multiple texts and DMs about Smiley's in here doing this and that big turd we were trying to save money for, get money for the big liar. She's in here too. I know she's not saying
I'm just
anything.
trying to figure out at this point, since, so bipolar isn't the first one that's came to me. But if people are really helping him on the back end, so be it. Is it just for the reasoning so that, he has a real chance to get that guardianship? Like I said, I'm more worried about that inappropriate comment that might kick his ass because Lori's been feeding off it for months.
Do we see what Lori does? Do you think one
We
comment
do.
about
I
saying
do.
a 12-year-old was cute or something like that? I mean, they're
The video was said and put to bed, and somebody has drug it up because they've gotten offended by it, and now here it is surfacing again.
recently, yes.
And it is what it is. Did we say either one of them were perfect parents? Absolutely not. But
No,
here's
it's lesser of the two evils at this point.
I don't think for one second that was the implication he meant to. That I don't think that's what he was getting at. And if people thought that, why is nobody? Why not until just
Hey,
now?
Steph. Now we got Lori's
Why
mod
just
in here
right
now,
before
too.
court are people doing something about this instead of doing something about it in real time when it happened 2 months ago?
Exactly.
And that's where I was at with it because we're going all the way back to October. Like literally his first week he was ever online.
Was it? I mean, I knew it was. It
Yeah,
had to have been
hello,
around
Maggie May.
Christmas. I mean, Halloween time.
Like I said, and this is why I said this has been a whole opinion speculation live.
Oh, geez, there's all kinds of.
And now I'm getting basically ate up. Dawn, I follow this page. I hope you can get your other. My account isn't banned. I can't get into it because of my password. You guys, I can't remember my own password.
Is there not a way they'll let you reset it or something?
I have tried. I went into like 3 of my phones, and I think it happened during the TikTok glitch. To be honest.
Don't start reaching 2 months later, Elizabeth. That's what I'm saying. Why didn't this come out before? Why wasn't this a big deal before?
Thank you, Christy. Like I said, I've been trying to get everybody else back onto this account, but no, I've never talked trash. The only people I've done awareness on is Lori and Lisa. I mean, I went on Lori. I started with Lisa, and Lori is because of Lisa. Lori funded Lisa on a lot of the stuff. Just saying.
Smiley, please, send those receipts, please. You got proof, and it will be sent. We are very happy for that.
Right, like I said, I am literally just to the point where this is why I like to run my page literally off facts.
There. Not you,
Why
Dawn.
would you come out here saying I seen something white on his nose and he's doing? I mean, you understand he was at his job. That just really pisses me off.
See, and that was never said. Hello, Andy. Like I said, Andy, you want a box?
Yep. If that's Andy, he does.
That is.
Yep. Bring him on up here.
Andy,
then.
I hope you know I'm not.
He does not know. You have to invite him, Dawn. He does
He's
not
already.
know.
Oh,
Andy,
Here, I
here's
will.
the brief
He doesn't know
lowdown.
how.
Smiley decided to come telling everybody that you were doing, let's say, meth, because there was a white powder on your nose.
I got him.
What's up?
Hey, we're on speculation theory live, apparently, and I don't know how to come across this any other way since.
Hold on, what happened?
So we are to the point where a video that came out in October about using an inappropriate comment about a 12-year-old, and this is the same time you caught the daughter sneaking out, I'm guessing, in October, the first week you came live.
Yeah.
So that came apart of
babies,
speculation. And off of Lori, insinuating you show interest in girls. The other part of this conversation has also sparked that you did snow online last night while you were working, apparently.
No, this was Smiley. Let's get it right. Smiley decided to come out and
Help me out,
say
guys.
that you had white powder all over your nose, and that
I
you
work with freaking drywall. I'm sanding the walls down.
Well, that's the same thing we said,
Right,
everybody.
okay.
right.
They can, I'll be honest with everybody. Everybody's going to start this rugging shit. I'll tell you right now, when we go to court, I already put down on the papers I want drug tests on everybody. I'm not hiding nothing.
I just screwed up
And
y'all's
Andy,
theory,
you've
didn't I?
shown that to everybody. Like, I believe right now at this point, you are the most stable for those girls.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see it, but yeah, I got drywall. There's white powder all over the floor in here. If I could afford all this white powder, I would. I'd be a fucking millionaire.
Can you send me some so I can get rich too?
That's what I'm saying. These people are just digging for shit. They're digging with the wrong person.
And it's
But
the
you
people.
I ain't done none of
It's
that
people
shit.
who come on into your chat and
Yes,
act like your buddy is
Andy.
what it is. There's a couple of them that were in here talking shit that we took pictures of.
Yes.
So I can send them to you and show you.
Like I say, I tell everybody, you're welcome to come in my chat. I'll pull you up in a box if you got something to say, and we'll go through this shit. Because unlike the other one, I got nothing to fucking hide. You don't hear me sniffing in the background.
Well,
Right, like I said,
Smiley
this is to the
claimed
point-
you were.
Oh, yeah, they've been
Smiley
saying
claimed your
they're-
nose
Well,
was
you know
running
what?
and you were
Smiley
sniffing.
can go back to Lori's page.
She probably already is under
Well,
another
she's
name.
more than welcome to stay over there because I watch them sometimes, and as far as they're all a bunch of freaking idiots. They all act like they're fucking three.
You guys are all showing me why I like how I run my page at a normal. Just saying.
I know, Dawn. I'm sorry.
This is actually a lot of stress on me because I don't do a lot of anxiety. And if you can't see you guys, I'm almost shaking because I'm not used to
Oh,
this.
Dawn, I'm
No,
sorry.
don't do that. I'm not.
No, you're
it's
fine, Don.
people. I've watched you, and I've seen some of your stuff up there.
I'll drop
and
down off
I
your
got,
page.
I got no beef with you. You say what you got to say, and you know what I mean. But I don't
Daddy.
do nothing. So anybody wants to come up and accuse me, they can. They're more than welcome. I welcome everybody in my
Yeah, they're
life.
dried. You might have to turn the dryer back on for a minute. My son's just in here. That's why I was trying to
So Dawn,
answer him
I'm
quick.
really sorry that we kind of hijacked your live, but
No, it's fine.
getting multiple
Sorry.
DMs and text message saying that Smiley's over here, this and that, fuck Lisa, Mrs. Blue Eyes
Thank you,
is over
Chrissy.
here, this, that, and the other. And especially the stuff that was being said about Andy there. I mean, Psycho Bunny and I were on the phone and we're both getting blasted. And we were like, oh, we're just going to go over there to straighten, not to straighten it
Right,
out.
and
You
I
can
get
believe
it.
whatever the hell these people
Oh, God.
can believe whatever they want, right?
But that's why I keep everything open for everybody to have these open conversations. I just never expected my live to be blown up like it did. That's all. Like I said, my anxiety is only going because I normally only do facts and truth, and this is the first time I open up my live for theory and speculation. Only because of that inappropriate comment, not because of you're fine, Psycho Bunny. Don't worry, you can jump back in a box too. But I'm just with this all being said, like I felt like when I seen that video, like that will definitely hurt guardianship with how Lori runs her mouth, and that's what kind of had me going, and that was the only reason.
Yeah, she's just hanging herself. Like I said, I got nothing to hide. And if anybody sees my pages when I'm live, I'm not talking about other people. It's a group chat. Everybody's included. We're all talking about our days and stuff like that. There's
Right,
no
and I've been
drama.
straightforward. Like I have normally when I come into your live, I'm in there less than 5 minutes. I gift and I walk out because why do you need awareness? You don't. That's exactly why I walk out.
Yeah, nothing's going on in my life but people relaxing, unwinding, having a few jokes and not stupid jokes like on Corey's page there. You know what I mean? We're actually having a normal adult conversations.
Thank
Not
you, Chrissy. Like
screaming
I
at
said,
each other. Not
I'm
screaming
just trying
at
to calm
each
my
other.
nerves now. That's all.
What's that?
Oh, Chrissy was telling me like just something good. That's all. And I just told her I'm just trying to relax my nerves now. My anxiety just has me.
Yeah, calm down. Don't let this shit get to you, girl. It ain't worth it.
All
Well,
right.
normally it isn't. That's why I'm just to the point where the first time I did this type of live because Andy, there's a lot of people that want awareness on you,
They want
and I
awareness
just can't be
on
it
me.
because I don't see it.
Like I said, if anybody's on an awareness page, they want to come on my page, they're more than welcome. Anybody can come on my page. Ask anybody. I don't do that. Our page is just like a bunch of people just bullshitting. That's all we do. So, then like I said, I haven't touched that shit in over 15 years. I don't even like it.
I am not speaking because I am an adult and I am not going to speak over people. So when people are done, I'll try to take an opportunity to speak, but I'm not going to play that stupid game of speaking over people.
Who are you?
I am bipolar bitch. That's who I am. I am
Why?
the one that
Well,
made
okay,
the
you got
post.
something to say about me? Then bring it on. Let's go. Talk.
I do, sir. Would you like to explain why you made those two comments about a 12-year-old girl that you made?
Why? Because I said the girl was cute. She's going out there and trying to hook up with these freaking carnival guys. I'm trying to save this kid from getting pulled into an alley. And then you drag my daughter in with you? No. And yeah, so what? I said
Thank
they're
you,
cute.
Ian.
It's not like I said, damn, that little 12-year-old's hot. She's smoking. I said they're cute, like a little kid cute. You know what I mean? You people read shit into shit that ain't there.
You
Because you're trying to
said
start drama.
she's a
Yes.
good-looking little girl and she's very promiscuous. No,
She is.
nowhere in the history
I am.
of
I'm
this
breathing. I
world is
promise
that
you
okay
guys.
to say about a 12-year-old little girl, Andy.
Well, I even told her mother the same freaking thing. Again, I don't hide nothing. I tell it like it is. If it hurts your feelings, don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Well, it's very concerning. I don't
Well,
think the girl
then
should be with
concern
Lori
your
or
ass
you.
with something. You need to worry about the other one, your little buddy you're sticking up for there, and go, you need to check on that. You see how she talks to my girls? Did you ever see me talk to my girls like that while I'm live? Calling them bro and cursing at them? No, you haven't.
Not while you're live, no.
Not
That's
at any time. That's why that's why my 15-year-old likes being at my house, because she don't have to deal with that shit. I talk to them like people. I don't scream at them and call them stupid and dumb like
Or keep them up all night.
Thank you, you guys.
It's very concerning to me that everybody is okay and are trying to justify those comments. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
Okay.
Then go stick your head in the fucking toilet and puke. What do you want me to tell you?
Well,
If I
here's
need to,
what's
I will.
what's very concerning to me is that this bipolar bitch or whomever, this happened whenever you went before Halloween, but she was so concerned about this, Andy, she only brought it out recently.
I know exactly.
You know, if
when
you
it
were
happens.
really concerned about that, you would have brought it out. I sure know I would have if I would find someone that I thought was like hitting on 12-year-olds or something. I would bring that, especially if I was
Thank
a
you,
page.
guys.
Like you say you
I'm not
are,
letting
that
anybody
you
else in the
call
box
people
right
out.
now. I
You don't
think
call people
the
out
matter
2
is
months
right
after
here.
the fact or a month
I think
and
this
a
is
half after the
okay at
fact.
this point. I'm not letting anybody in right now till my nerves
I
are calm
speak
except
now?
these guys.
Can I reply to that?
Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah, I was talking to
Okay.
everybody at that, just requesting
I am
boxes.
someone who tries, not always successful, but I do try to see things from every perspective. So I will sit and think and try to look at something from all ways and then make my decision. And that's exactly what I done.
Wow, it
Should
took
I
you
have done it
it
right
took you
away?
like 5
Maybe I
weeks.
should have.
It took
Well,
you
your
5
name kind of
weeks.
says it all. With your brain waves are going.
Okay.
All right, I think 2 months later, exactly, Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Listen,
says the
I don't
man
want
who
to.
needs
I
help
don't.
for so financially stable he needs help with Christmas, right? Gets gifts and money and that on the back end, right?
And
For
you know
brothers.
why?
Who does
You know
he get
why I
gifts and
needed
money
help?
on the back end from? What the hell are you talking
Let me
about?
explain to you why I needed help this year. Because I came down here, I got a 3-bedroom. So when my girls came on the weekends, they each had their own bedroom. I don't need a freaking 3-bedroom, all right? And for 10 months, Lori's getting all her money, her SSI, her food stamps, and she didn't help me for 10 months. So all my money was going to supporting every freaking body. The way I had it planned out, by this point, I should have been 4 months ahead on my mortgage. I should have been 4 months ahead on everything. But I had to carry all the freaking weight because she wouldn't give nothing to help. That's why I'm broke. And I didn't have
I'm not gonna
nobody
pull
for
this off
Christmas.
my
Make
live
you
right now.
financially stable to
That
take
way
care
everybody
of
can
two
understand
teenage
this.
girls.
Bipolar, are you sending Andy money on the back end?
No, ma'am.
Oh, well, then you just said Andy's receiving gifts
Ain't
and
nobody sending me
money
nothing.
on the back end. Whom is that's sending him money and gifts on the back end? If it's
I am
not
waiting
you,
for the rest of the stuff to come in. Thank you. And when I do, it will be let out.
please
Well, I
do,
hope
because
you
I would
got
love
big
to
lungs
know.
because you can hold your breath
How
on
do
that.
I shut off
Andy, I would
comments?
love to know who's sending you money.
You guys,
I'm
how
telling
do
you,
I shut
I
off
would
comments?
too. If people were sending me money, I wouldn't be scraping and scrounging trying to pay all my bills.
People
and
are
stuff.
sending Lori money. That's who they're sending money to.
I don't get DoorDash every night.
No, you
I
have to
feed
go to
my
work and
girls.
bust
I
your
get
ass
up
for your
and
food.
I cook meals for my kids, real meals, not freaking McDonald's.
Okay, cooking real meals for your kids or not speaking to your Lori is vile. I absolutely agree with you. 100% on that. But I don't think you're much better.
Well, thanks for your opinion, but I really don't give a fuck about your opinion.
Right. Amen.
When you got proof to come at me like with something, then you bring it on. Until
Those
then,
settings.
keep your fucking mouth shut.
I absolutely will not.
Tap the
Well,
screen,
Can
everybody.
I
What the
can
fuck
I
are
just
you
say
gonna
one
do
last
about it?
thing, Dawn, and then I'm gonna drop. And I just want to say, as far as the wish list for the girls, that was not Andy's idea. That was multiple people in his live telling him to have the girls put up a wish list. Andy kept saying no, 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 no.
Thank
And
you, guys.
finally, they did put a wish list up. There was only about 8 to 10 things on it. And we said to Andy, tell them, the oldest, to put a little more stuff on there because there was hardly anything on there. Don't put things like you're not going to get all of this stuff. Just put things that you would like to have, and you'll whatever people want to help with. The Andy's friends in his community helped him. If you did not help with the wish list or any of that, or if you're not sending money on the back end of bipolar, because I don't know who is, but you're the one who said it. So it must be you who's sending Andy all this money on the back
well,
end.
I would like to know who it is because I
Yeah,
want to let him know
same.
that I'm not getting it.
But just know that
Okay,
Andy,
Lori.
like those girls deserve, they have been through so much trauma. And what people bought them, they bought with their heart and wanted to buy. Andy did never, ever has asked for one dang thing on this app. Not on the back end, not on the front
Thank you,
end, not
Peggy.
on the side end, nothing. Has never asked for $1 and never will. He's too proud of a man. But
Oh,
I'm
really?
gonna drop bipolar. You are, like Andy said, you are what your name is. I just
I know
just
I
can't.
am, honey.
Honey, don't. I'm not your honey. So, Dawn,
Darling,
I'm so
baby,
sorry,
So,
Dawn.
love, sweetheart.
Thank you, Diane. Yes, we got
but
a
everybody, I
clout
am. As soon
chaser
as
here.
I'm gonna have to,
Clout
I'm gonna get off
chaser.
live to depress
Yeah,
my anxiety for a minute.
right. I know. I'm gonna drop. I'm so
But you
sorry,
guys,
Dawn.
literally, this is
I'm
the first. No, you guys are fine. I just want to tell everybody in here, like, I have never done a theory and speculation lives, and this is exactly why I don't.
I don't blame you. And this is
Like,
why
I
I don't
like
go on other
facts.
people's lives because I don't want to get involved in this drama. But I'm sorry it came your way there, Dawn.
me too,
I
Dawn.
apologize. This was a surprise to me. And yeah,
Right.
just go relax and don't worry about this stupid. It's all
Yeah.
gossip bullshit.
It's
Little old ladies sitting around the knitting table.
They have nothing better to do. And
Like I say, at this point in time, it was a theory and speculation live. There was nothing I had to prove to show any of you guys, or anyone for that matter. And that's why I said the awareness. I can't do awareness on you, Andy. There's nothing for me to do awareness on. And bipolar isn't the first one that's came to me.
I would like to say that Dawn wanted me to come to her live. We were having an open discussion. Everything was calm, cool, and collected until y'all come into this live.
Hey, I got invited to this. It's not
Ma'am,
like-
if-
I'm at
if
work. I'm at work.
I didn't invite Andy to my box. I did. This is open discussion. I honestly really did.
with all due respect, bipolar, if you
I
are
don't
over
need your
here and
respect,
people
thank
are
you.
over, excuse me?
I don't need your respect. Thank you. You're a disgusting human.
Why don't you go take your fucking
Oh,
meds,
my.
you piece of shit?
No,
All right,
I'm
gonna
not
get
going
out
to
of
say all
here
that.
'cause
But
Dawn's
the
getting all
reason we
wound
come
up.
You
over
guys all
was,
have a great day. I'm gonna, pull up
Yeah.
some more facts on Lori
I'm
because
gonna
I'm
have
sure
an
she's already been
awesome
live
day.
35
we
times.
will have an awesome day. Dawn, we all we
Alright.
love you. You are the best. I'm sorry. Whoever this bipolar person is, no one, we didn't even know about it. Was nothing was even sent about her ass. It was about Smiley and a few other people. I'm so sorry, Dawn.
Right. I just literally, I don't, like I said, I like open opinions from everybody, and I didn't think it would pull off like this at all. And
Outside is frightful.
Well, Psycho Bunny is live, so I'm gonna go over there. And if you're done, Dawn. Anyone that wants to come over there. But Dawn, thank you. I apologize. Love you. Love your videos. You're the best.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
sorry,
drop. Okay,
Dawn.
sweetheart. All
All
right.
right, just
Bye-bye.
yeah, it'll be a little bit
I'm
before I do
about-
anything. I got a feeling now.
I know.
Bye.
I'm
Yeah, go
sorry,
Have a great
calm
day,
Dawn.
guys.
yourself down, Dawn.
So
This
sorry,
shit ain't
sweetheart.
worth getting all bent out of shape over, hon. But I'm gonna get out of here too. And hey, bipolar, go take your meds, hon. Have a good
Bye,
day.
Tito.